You're listening to a Rock Candy podcast.
Hi, my name is Stephen Long, and I host a show here on Rock Candy called Sacred Tension. It's about the spiritual discipline of asking questions. If you find yourself uncomfortable in your faith, or if you find yourself caught between modern science and ancient religion, or if you're curious about the journeys of others who are sorting out faith and doubt, Sacred Tension is a place where nothing is off limits. You will find conversations with pastors, cult experts, spiritual leaders, and skeptics, all discussing the ways we navigate the faiths we were given. Find Sacred Tension right here on Rock Candy and wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joe and Reese's Pickle and Boot Shop, a diabolical brainwashing machine. This is our weekly disclaimer. First of all, we claim that Roblox is a minefield of child predators, which actually may be true. Joe claims that Shake Shack, the app, is used for porn or cheating. That also may be true. Is it too late to beat Bobby Brown's ass? I ask, without a hint of sarcasm. Joe claims that Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, was a credit union secretary. And I claim that Stephen King's pen name is Rudyard Kipling. The Pickle and Boot Shop, we hope you hate it.
Joe and Reese's Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joe and Reese's Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles. Bring your grandma and your kids. I go downtown. Bring your grandma and your kids. Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids. Stay for the squids. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands.
1996, we start this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 28. This are your hostesses. These doth be thou hostess of the Pickle and Boot Shop, a diabolical brainwashing machine. The lovable 5-iron frenzy lead man,
Joe Yerke.
Mr. Joe Yerke, and then the Insiders front man, Mr. Michael Reesifer Roper.
Mr.
How you doing, buddy?
Michael Tate. I'm exhausted, man.
Why? What have you been doing?
I've been painting all day. Painting,
Wow, sounds exhausting.
trying to get the old house
Mona Lisa.
ready to sell. I painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling.
Yeah, my arms have been above my head all day. They're killing me.
Oh my gosh. No, but it's like I'm sure I think I may be the only one contributing to this. I'm supposed to have my ex is supposed to be, but it has not panned out this way. So I'm just painting madly to try and sell our old house so I'm not paying 2 mortgages.
So do you get the lion's share since you're the one that's fixed it up, or
No.
it's still 50-50?
Yeah. You know this. It's 50-50. All I get is to stop paying 2 mortgages.
Yeah.
That's my
that's a
main goal.
bummer.
Yeah.
Well,
How about you today?
oh man, today was something else. Way too much to go in onto the show, but I had a bummer of a day. Absolute bummer of a day.
Too much to go. Do you want to say any of the badness? Because now I need to know, Joe.
I mean, I could. It's boring to talk about, so it's gripes about cases at work and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I think the one that I can. No, I don't think I can. No, I can't really speak on any of them.
You're still under contract with these places you're doing roofing.
Yes.
And
Yes.
unable to speak about such things.
Correct. Yeah. No, I could talk to you off the show, but again, it's boring, it's long. I've already explained it to anyone who would listen to me, and gotten my blood pressure through the roof. It's just kind of recently come back down, so
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was livid most of the day, and then it took an hour and a half, 2 hours, like after work, just to like relax, and then finally I got to the point where I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
Kind of fell asleep for like 15, 20 minutes on the couch, and then my oldest came in. My youngest was like watching a movie or something, and my oldest came in, and she was like, "Hey, Dad, let's catch up on Book of Boba Fett." So we did that.
Oh, how far along are you?
Today we just watched episode 6.
Okay,
So
I've
I think
heard
there's
that's
2
the
more.
that's the big one. I'm only on episode 2 because my kid would rather play Roblox and talk with her cousin.
I read something today that in the game Roblox, there are secret sex rooms where like adults are doing crazy, nasty things in the Roblox games.
Doing crazy, nasty things to my daughters
Yeah.
because
It's weird.
I'm not supervising it very well. I need to pay better attention.
Yeah, my old stepdaughter used to play Roblox nonstop. I mean, she was one of those kids that she never looked up from her iPad.
Yeah.
And so she would always play Roblox, and one day I'm like washing dishes and I hear her in the other room playing, and she's like talking to her friends, and she's like giggling and stuff like that. So I started listening, and she's talking to her friends, and she's like, "Yeah, there's somebody on here." Now, mind you, she was in like 3rd grade or 3rd or 4th grade at the time, so she doesn't know this lingo. And so she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "There's someone on our there's someone in the game that's asking, like," she's like, "He's asking if he's my daddy and stuff like that." And I'm like, "What?" So I'm like listening, and she's giggling with like her friends, and she's like, "Yeah, this guy's asking if he's like my daddy." And someone's like, "Oh, he asked me that too, but I told him like I already had a dad," and like things like that. I'm like, "What?" So I went and told Molly, and Molly was like appalled. So she ended up like, I don't know if you rent or buy, but she like bought her own server, rented her own server. So then whenever Evelyn played, she would give the password to her friends, and then they could just come on her server, and nobody else was allowed on it. But it was weird, man. Like, it was weird.
I'm terrified now. That's more than weird.
Look at getting a private server.
That sounds
I think it's-
expensive.
No, I want to say it's like $6 a month. I think you just get a private server through the game.
Oh, okay.
I think there's people, I'm sure there's listeners that know a lot more than me, but I mean, Molly wasn't the most, tech savvy person in the world, and she figured it out. And I think it's like $6 a month, might be 10, but I think it was $6 a month to have like your own private server.
Yeah.
In the Roblox games. But yeah, man, they figure out ways to do everything. Someone comes up with an app, people who want to get porn and nudity, they take that app over. And then the next, and then there's another new app, and then somebody takes that over. I swear, every app is for porn sharing or cheating.
It's not good.
Even if you download like the app for like Shake Shack, I'm pretty sure there's some way on there you can either share porn or cheat on your spouse from the Shake Shack app.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
I'll tell you this.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you this. The internet's a fad, and I think it's about run its course.
I think you're right, Joe, about that. Speaking of
Like
which,
when you talk, yeah,
Pickle and Boot Shop
is a
on
fad.
I don't know what to say. We're on the internet.
We're on the internet, and we're not a fad. Whatever the opposite of a fad is.
It's
What's the opposite of a fad?
a nad. A fad.
Nah.
I can't not be
A
clever
daff.
now. I'm exhausted. I feel like my face
daff.
is sunburned. A daff.
A daff is where it's not a fad. It's just it comes out and it just maintains for eons.
Like Adele. She's
Like
timeless.
like Jif peanut butter.
Yeah, timeless.
Just absolutely timeless.
Joe,
Like
I want to.
like Whitney Houston's national anthem.
Yep, timeless. Speaking of which, what's she up to these days?
In a bottle. What'd you say now?
Was that the national anthem she sang? I said, speaking of which, what's she up to these days?
Whitney Houston?
Is it too soon?
I don't think she's up to much, buddy.
It's
You
too
know she
soon.
passed away, right?
Is it too late to beat Bobby Brown's ass? Because I feel like he got
It's
her
never
hooked on
too late.
crack. I hate that dude.
He did. Everybody knows
hate
it, but
is a
everybody
strong-
still supports him.
Who does?
Everybody. Like, everybody's a huge Bobby
know.
Brown fan.
No. Even when he was like performing, I was like, this is garbage.
Well,
He-
right, because you have
his music was
You have
garbage.
scruples.
And taste. And he'd be like, they call the Ghostbusters in control. And you're like, this sucks. Don't rap anymore, Bobby Brown. This is
Yeah.
even bad for white people to listen to. Stop. And then, no.
He
and then
played our city. He played our city, this big like festival we have here in Detroit. It's called Arts, Beats, and Eats. And he was the headliner one of the nights. The place was packed.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
So he was the
No,
arts,
I'm not
and
kidding.
then the beats was him beating Whitney. Is that part of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the
If she
Eats.
didn't take another puff off a pipe.
I don't like you, Bobby Brown. I said I hate you, but I
No.
don't really hate you. I hate the devil. Speaking of hating the devil, Joe,
Yeah.
man, fuck the devil this week. Let's talk about that.
Crappy week.
It's been a crappy week because I think we're being attacked for trying to defeat Satanism or satanic podcasting, at least. I don't
Yeah.
really feel like I feel like it's above our pay grade to go after Satanism completely, but satanic podcasting, yes.
I have something that one of our listeners brought up, and I wanted to go through this list with you as to, let me pull it up here. Where is it? Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I saved it to my photos. You're going to have to edit this out, maybe.
Do I ever edit anything out?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. So I want you to tell me if this is a way, this is a list, a big list, to doorways to demonic possession.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
It looks like there's about 50. We're going to go through, and
How did you come
gonna-
upon this information, Joseph?
it was shared by an anonymous donor on Pickle and Boot Shop Diabolical Discussion page. It took a team of people that lost their lives getting this information to us. And so we're going to go through this and talk about it.
Are you talking about our Bothan spy network?
Yes.
That's crazy.
This is our Rogue One. Our Rogue One lost their lives getting us this information. And so this is Doorways to Demonic Possession in 2022. And we're going to walk through these quickly because there's like 50 of them. And you're going to tell me if you
Okay.
think yay or nay.
Yep.
Okay?
I'm ready.
So, Number 1. Well, they're not numbered. It's just a list. Eastern religions. Are these doorways to demonic possession?
I'm going to say yay if we're talking about like the Mennonites or the Amish.
Okay.
Because they're in the East, right?
They're east of me.
And
They're in
that's some-
Pennsylvania.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm in the Eastern U.S. I'm surrounded by Mennonite communities. I want to know how the Amish make things so tasty without using electricity or cookbooks.
Or how
Do
they
have
make their
cookbooks?
furniture so sturdy yet so
So
uncomfortable.
sturdy. Yeah. Don't they have some sort of stove they made that works off demonic possession? It like heats your
Yes.
house. It creates
Yeah, it's-
energy, which
it's called the
goes
gates
against the
of hell.
laws of thermodynamics. Yeah.
Yes.
So yes to that. Eastern
It takes the
religions-
happiness. It takes the happiness and love of those that buy the stove
Mm-hmm.
and converts that into heat.
That's not going to go very far. Go very far in this house right now. There's a lot of like yelling at somebody yelling at their
Yeah.
sister. It's not me.
All right. Oh, the next one, yoga. Is yoga a doorway to demonic possession? Yoga pants.
Oh. It's, I feel possessed by yoga pants. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
I don't want them. I hope that this fashion trend never goes away ever. I feel possessed when I look
too.
at ladies of all shapes and sizes with yoga pants. I can't control myself.
Yes.
Yes to this. Yes.
All right. The next
So
one.
far, it is batting 1,000. This list.
Yeah, the next one is Freemasonry. I think anytime you can get brickwork done for free, that's a plus.
I agree.
That's not demonic possession.
No, Andy from Five Iron has offered to put in a conversation pit or a fire pit for me, no charge. And
That's Freemasonry.
that's Freemasonry, and I'm going to take him up on it. Yeah. Not
'Cause
okay.
Just,
So
just materials alone are going to cost a lot, and if he's doing Freemasonry, forget it.
all right.
You're,
So
you're
that
golden.
that one is wrong.
Okay, so doorways to demonic possession. We're crossing Freemasonry off.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. Illuminati groups.
Illuminati, ALUM. It's like people that celebrate aluminum or recycle aluminum.
Correct.
Is that what we're talking about?
Illuminati groups. Yeah. So recyclers. So I think recyclers.
I'm going to say no, because they're trying to save the earth. They're taking the Lord's, what the Lord has said about us being good stewards, and they're helping. Right?
I would agree because in Michigan we have a 10-cent can refund.
Oh man.
So if you're one of those aluminum groups, if you're an Illuminati, you can return your cans and bottles for 10 cents per, and you can
Yeah.
make some good coin if you're a teenager or homeless.
I want to say that tax that Michigan does is a gateway to demon possession. That the state of Michigan was like, how can we take away from this good thing that is being done? Tax them. Yeah, I don't agree with it.
Yeah. All right. New Age religions.
What, for example, like what is a new age religion that you can think of?
The one where you put the Church of Spaghetti.
Oh, okay. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Yeah. Where you get your driver's license picture taken with a strainer on your head.
Is that a gateway to demonic possession?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm on the fence about that one.
That's what somebody from the Church of the Flying Spaghetti would say.
Oh, that they're on the fence about it?
Yeah.
Does that mean that is a gateway to demonic possession?
I don't know. You tell me.
Right.
You tell me. My new age religions radar is going off.
Okay.
You tell me, buddy.
Possibly.
Explain yourself. All right.
Possibly. I'm a Presbyterian. I don't know anything about wearing a colander on my head. I do get funny driver's license pictures every year, but no colanders yet.
All right. So doorways to demonic possession 2022. The next one, this one seems a bit, I don't know. This seems like it doesn't even belong on here. The Church of Satan.
Huh.
Do you think the Church of Satan is a doorway to demonic possession in 2022?
This sounds too easy. I'm going to say no. It sounds too easy.
I read it wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. Church of Santa.
Oh. Oh, no. No. Santa is real, number one. And number two, not a gateway to demonic possession. He's a gateway to getting your kids diabetes, is what I've seen. He fills up their stockings with diabetes. With
coal and treats. I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to say the Church of Santa is a doorway to demonic possession because I think Santa takes away from our boy JC. Born a poor little boy in a manger to a carpenter and a secretary at the credit union. I believe that's what Mary did. And she was a teller at a credit union. He was a carpenter. Jesus was born in the manger. And Santa tries to steal that thunder. And I don't think it's cool.
Is there any way Santa could redeem this? Like, I feel like he's generally spreading good cheer and commercialism to all the boys.
But isn't that what you would do if you were the devil?
Diabetes. You know what, Joe?
If I were the devil. What?
You know what? I've never thought of this, but they both wear red and black, and you've never seen them together.
Nope.
No.
And he grows the beard to cover up his demony face.
You know what? I just switched sides, Joe. I agree with you. The Church of Santa is a gateway to demonic possessions.
All right. That was easy. Let's keep it going. Scientology.
Scientology. Demonic possession? Like where they hook the machine up to you and they remove your things that Tom Cruise has removed?
Thetans?
Thetans. The Thetans?
Yeah.
They remove
something like that.
Thetans, which may be an anagram for Satan. Maybe they're removing Satan from your...
Or is Scientology the way that it's written on here? Are they just talking about the study of science? So is science a doorway to demonic possession?
Scienceology.
No T. Scienceology.
No, it's not. It's a gateway to enlightenment. I went to college for science, so I'm going to say no.
I have to say no too.
Yet by Satan.
I have to say no too because when I was in school, I didn't really care about science. I liked weather, but I didn't like anything else in science. But now that I'm older, I apply science to cooking. Oh, actually, I should do it the opposite way. Since I've gotten into cooking, the science that I learn of why things do what they do in cooking, I wish I would have known in high school. It would have made it more fun.
Right.
So,
I agree.
like, here's something interesting that I learned.
Mm-hmm.
It took me till the age of 42 to realize this. Things can radiate heat, but things cannot radiate cold. So cold sucks the heat from things. So you can't make cold. You can't make cold, but you can definitely, like, something that's already cold can turn something else cold because it sucks the heat out of it. And I think that's what a condenser does.
Yeah.
I think. Like a refrigerator condenser makes it cold. But it takes
Right.
the warm air from outside, extracts the heat from it, and then makes that air cold.
Is that how it works?
I think so. Like an ice cube doesn't radiate cold. An ice cube, the reason it starts melting is because it automatically starts sucking in heat.
Yeah.
Like cold has to be warm.
All right.
So learn that, guys.
So
Okay, this next
Scientology
one.
is not demonic possession.
No, Scienceology.
Scienceology. It's learning.
Yeah. Now this
Good-
next
good
one,
one.
I don't even know how to pronounce. It's I'm going to try and say it really slowly. Rosicrucianism. Rosicrucianism.
Rosicrucianism.
you know what I'm trying to say? It's ROSICRUCIANISM. Rosicrucianism.
Rosicrucianism.
What's that?
It's basically
The
crucifying
worship of roses?
roses. They crucify roses.
Well, that sounds
what I
demonic.
think. That does sound demonic, except
So every Valentine's Day, the rose farmers that are out there clipping roses so that you can give them to your significant other, you're actually giving them a demonic gift, a treat.
by giving your significant other a rose. I agree. That is demonic. And the expectation that you have to give them roses or make that day special or give people back rubs or foot rubs or else you're
or
going to
pay
get a
them what they
divorce,
want.
or
Yeah.
pay them what they want or go paint their old house so they can have half of it. That's
Yeah.
not right. Demonic.
not. That's so demonic.
Demonic.
All right. The next one, astronomy.
Is that what they do with the Hubble telescope?
Yes. Is that astrology and astronomy are the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this says astrology, but that means the Hubble.
Astronomy is the wait. Is it astronomy or astrology?
It says astrology here, but
Oh.
astrology is just a fancy word for astronomy, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
So is Orion's belt a doorway to demonic possession? If your name's Orion, it is. Oh, buzzing. Tinder.
Joe, that's the best joke we've had so far. Keep going.
All right, next
Keep
one.
going. Okay, next one.
Next one.
I'm ready. Joe.
Tarot cards.
Tarot cards.
Tarot cards.
Uh-huh.
Are they a doorway to demonic possession? A tarot card.
Do you know our good friend Steve Taylor, when he made, which I forgot to put on my list of perfect albums, I predict 1990. I think also Squint is perfect,
Okay.
but I didn't put it. It got banned from a lot of Christian bookstores because they thought it was a tarot card.
Really?
on the cover. Yeah. Steve Taylor.
What was on the cover?
It's just like a kind of, it looks like a playing card. It might look like a tarot card, but like, I don't think Steve was like, hey, use these to predict your future. It's
You know what I find odd about
1990.
tarot cards? When, like, say 4 of us go in and we sit around and we're like, oh, start with Reese. And you got this fresh deck of 52 tarot cards. And they lay your 4 or 5 out. I don't know how many, 3, 4, 5. And they flip them all over and like, oh, that's your thing. And then they go to the next. And then they go to the next person and they don't reshuffle those cards. So let's say the second person gets death. Well, then the third or fourth guy can't get death, right?
Because you already
played that card. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah,
so it's like if I'm the fourth guy, most of the cards are already gone. So one second, let me check. I think my kids are like wrestling.
That's bullshit, Joe. Joe is now yelling at his kids for wrestling.
Yeah. What you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a podcast.
Okay. It sounds like you're jumping on the bed.
Joe is telling his kids to stop because he literally makes hundreds of dollars doing this podcast.
Hundreds. I'm back. I make dozens of dollars. I just went up and yelled at my kids. I said, kids, I'm a dozenaire.
Do not interfere with this.
I was like, you want to know how I afforded that hot and ready pizza? From this.
Half of it.
Half of it. I'm like, so come on, you guys.
If you ever want to see stuffed crust, then shut up and quit throwing each other on the bed. Or just do it quietly. I don't care.
Yeah. So it sounded like they were wrestling above me. Sounded like bodies were being slammed to the floor. And I just asked, mind you, I have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. And I asked, what are you doing? And Ella replied, we're trying to figure out my senior sibling pose for the yearbook. I don't know what that why that involves Greco-Roman wrestling.
It involves the people's elbow.
Yeah. She asked me if I could smell what she was cooking. So, all right. The next one. Is this a doorway to demonic possession? A Ouija board. Is a Ouija board.
Fuck yes. Those things are creepy as shit. They're so insanely creepy. Like you just cut out the middleman. Throw the board away and ask Satan into your heart.
Right. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think I said this on another show when we talked about ghosts or something like that. And a friend of a friend, Nate's friend, growing up like in Milwaukee, they bought a house in the city, and in their basement they found this fake room that, like, from the basement, it didn't look like there was a room there, but then, like, you knocked the wall down and there was this fake room, and all there was in the room was a table with a Ouija board on it. So they took it and they ripped out all, like, the fake walls, and they took it in their backyard and they just burned it all.
Yeah.
And they burned the Ouija board. And after it, the house was haunted.
Surprise.
That was the story where Nate's brother, I took a picture of his wiener unknowingly outside because we refused to sleep in the house because it was so crazy.
House.
It was in that house where they burned the Ouija board.
It probably caused him to masturbate.
It was like shutting down. It was like shutting down the thing in Ghostbusters. You know, you
this
shut down like the arc reactor.
Though, Joe. When we sell this house, like you sell it, and then before you close, you get to go in and do stuff to it. So I'm gonna there's an old coal room, and I'm gonna set up a Ouija board down there,
Oh,
and
and some
pentagrams and stuff, so that when they get the keys and stuff, you get to go to the signing with them. If they're cool, I'll be like, hey, this was a joke. But if it's like some company that's like, yes, we're buying this for our investors, I'll be like, oh, cool. Good luck.
No, all you say to them is go, hey, there's a room in the basement we never went in. We never touched it. So don't, we opened the door. We looked in there. We saw a table with something on it. It looked creepy. We just locked the door.
It seemed cold when you got close to it.
It seemed very cold. The wind would always pick up. Yeah.
You'd always hear a voice telling you to kill your parents. It was weird. But
it was weird.
So anyway, good luck.
Man, the memories we have in that house. Good luck. All right. So we wholeheartedly agree a Ouija board is a doorway to demonic possession.
I'm glad we both agree on this.
Let's see. Remote viewing. Remote viewing.
What?
What's
remote?
I guess looking at your remote
or security cameras. Remote viewing. Yeah.
So are video cameras a gateway to demonic possession?
Joe, I am currently maybe opening myself up to demonic possession because I'm looking at you in Michigan.
So are we doing that right now? We're remote viewing. We're looking at each other's cameras over Skype.
Yeah.
Skype spelled backwards is Satan.
You are totally correct.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe we are opening ourselves up.
Interesting. Well, that would explain some of the bad luck I've had today.
People who support us, the patronizers, if you guys could please pray about this.
Or just send more money.
Send more money because Joe and I are on the verge of being possessed.
We'll just buy our way out. Buy our way out of Satanism.
Yeah, I think that's still on the table.
The next one. Cyberpunk culture.
Oh. Like on that video game with Keanu Reeves?
Like Ratchet and Clank, that video game.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're cyberpunks.
All right.
Or Earthworm Jim.
Oh. By Douglas TeNapel, the guy that drew over half the 5 album covers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say yes, it is then.
Okay.
because 5 Iron is a gateway to demonic possession. I'm going to say that.
It is. It's a gateway band. Mm-hmm. They're a gateway band to demonic possession. You start listening to 5 Iron next week, Slayer.
It's happened to people.
All right, the next one, vegetarianism.
Vegetarianism?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
Have you ever seen VeggieTales? They're alive.
Yes.
Okay, and they're teaching us about the love of God. And people that want to murder them and eat them, screw those people. That's not cool at all.
No. If you got something to say about Larry, you can say it to all of us.
That's right. You don't have to. You know what? It's one thing to want to kill somebody because of what they believe, but then eat them? Fuck off. Vegetarians.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Postmodernism.
Does this involve post-it notes?
Postmodernism.
What does this mean? Does it mean post-it notes? Or is it after modernism? Postmodernism. What are you drinking, dude?
So our postman, I think what it's asking, our postman of the devil.
Oh. I think like in the 80s, maybe, because they were often shooting up their coworkers.
That was the 90s. That was right here in Royal Oak.
Oh. Just in
Yeah.
Royal Oak, or was it like everywhere?
I think
People
Royal Oak started it. And then everybody was, copycat. 'Cause We
Copycat.
start all the fads here in Royal Oak.
All the postmen were like, dang it, I wanted to kill all my coworkers.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea.
What do you think, Joe?
Yes, I do believe the post office is of the devil. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say this is because every time I tell myself I'm not going to 2-day air something because it won't get there on time,
Yeah.
I'm like, forget it. I'll just 2-day air it. And it doesn't get there on time. Like you pay for 2-day delivery and it's 4-day minimum.
It's gone.
I do not believe.
You're not getting that money back. There's no one to
Nope.
complain to there either.
Nope.
True. If you complain too much, they'll shoot you. I
They'll
think.
shoot you square in the face.
Right. There is nobody at the post office to complain to. And
And then
they're
if you
all
complain-
pissed about you being there.
And then you get all
Good
the junk
point.
mail from all your neighbors in your mailbox.
That's for sure. Yeah. Okay. Good call on that one, Joe.
Backmasking.
This is like wearing your mask backwards.
I
Is
think
what
so.
I believe.
So like a football helmet, if you wear a football helmet backwards and try to play, are you of the devil?
I can't.
I don't know what backmasking is. So I'm guessing
think
you were
you're
kind of right. I think you were right, and so I just went with it.
No, you're totally right. Wearing your football helmet backwards, although unfortunate, I do not believe is from the devil. I think it may protect you more from a concussion than wearing it forward, but may also lead you closer to a concussion.
I believe all of the Detroit Lions are possessed because they practice backmasking.
That would
And
explain.
they have no clue what's going on the field.
I would totally explain a lot. Like why?
That's why Matt Stafford leaves our team after 9 years or 11 years in the league.
12 years, Joe.
12 years, goes to the Rams, wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Astral projection. I believe that means explosive diarrhea.
Yes. Projecting your astral area. If you've
Astral
ever done
projection.
this. Whew. I would say, number one, we need to hear this comments. If you guys can get on the Pickle and Boot Shop Diabolical discussion page on Facebook and tell us if you've ever had any astral projections. Does it lead
'cause
to
we-
demonic possession?
We talk a lot about our astral projections. Here. So what's your call? Is an astral projection a doorway to demonic possession?
I'm going to say no, because, like, I would think demonic possession would come from that spot. Like, they're looking to climb up your butthole, you know? And if
Yes.
you're pushing, shooting out, that is protecting you from
Or-
the demons.
See, I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to say it's not a doorway because you're already possessed and you're trying to get that demon out. I think we've all eaten like the demon of Kentucky Fried Chicken or the demon of General Tso's chicken and or the demon of a chili dog. And we are now astral projecting out of our buns holes that demon.
And you're like, the power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
Buns hole.
To spray paint the bowl.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't think it's a doorway to. I think you already have the demon and then you're astral projecting.
Joe, once again, your wisdom has prevailed. I think you're right.
It's that scienceology.
Yeah. You should.
All right,
You should get
this
an
next one.
honorary degree, I believe.
I'm thinking about it.
Scienceology.
I'm thinking about it. This next one, necromancy. Mm-hmm. Necromancy.
It's got something to do with necks.
Or Necco wafers.
Oh,
Those chalky candies.
I've never had them because they look nasty.
They're every bit nasty, and you won't be able to stop eating them. When I think Reese Roper candy, I think Necco wafers because I think Necco wafers and circus peanuts.
Yeah, you think Reese Roper?
Yeah, because it's the type of thing that people are like, who eats this? And then you'd be throwing them in your mouth, and they'd be like, of course he does.
Yeah.
I
I've
love
never
me
tried
some
it.
circus peanuts.
I'll try it because I like if there was some sort of candy that like reminded you of me or like had a word on it that reminded you of me or like a name or something on it that reminded you of me, of my
It would be
name or
Necco
something.
wafer.
Necco wafers is what I'm thinking. All right, I'll try it. Satanic.
Yeah.
though, we're saying
Yeah.
it is satanic because it's nasty and it makes you want to eat more.
Yeah, and if you've ever thought to yourself, you know what? The chalk that the teacher is writing on the board looks delicious. And I wish that was lightly flavored with the very, like the hint of the essence of chocolate, but it's chalk. That's a Necco wafer.
That sounds really delicious and good for heartburn.
Yeah, oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
And satanic.
necromancy
Also,
is not a doorway to demonic possession.
okay.
Rebirthing.
Does that involve birthing and then putting the baby back and then rebirthing? Because that sounds like a scientific miracle.
Yeah.
I don't think that is a gateway to Satan or to demonic possession. Unless, okay, just hypothetically, your child is born on June 6th, 1966 or 2016, and you name him Damien. And then you're like, I want to have this baby again, put him back in me, maybe. But otherwise, that sounds like you're like, I wonder what science can do with my body. Let's go for it. And that sounds okay to me.
Yeah. I don't know what rebirthing is. Being born again? I would think that would be called born againing.
Oh, if that is called born againing.
Yeah.
And that's not satanic. That's
No.
what Jimmy Carter has done.
Right. But rebirthing, I mean, I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue.
You know what? We're both men, so I don't
Maybe
know.
a woman would know this. Maybe we need to have a woman on this show.
I believe we should.
Maybe we need Gwen Stefani on here to tell us.
If you want to just if you want to be on the next episode, just let Joe and I know. You've got our
New
numbers.
Patreon. New Patreon member, Gwen Stefani.
I got to remember to hashtag Gwen Stefani so she remembers our numbers.
Next one. It's either levitation or Leviathan.
Leviathan is spoken of in the book of Job. So I'm going to say that's okay if it's Leviathanism.
Is a Leviathan like a monster of the deep?
Yeah, it is like a scaly, fire-breathing monster of the deep described in the book of Job.
Or just anyone over the age of 50 in a public pool?
also talked about in the book of Job. Anyone over the age of 50 in a public pool.
Is a Leviathan. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
What's another one
not
here?
Satanic.
Trilateralism.
Yeah, that's satanic.
What's trilateralism? Is that geometry?
Yeah,
Oh, heck yeah, 100%. That's demonic
totally
possession.
satanic.
Totally. Math is satanic.
Absolutely.
The Lord made the laws of the universe that work in such a wonderful dance as mathematics. And when Adam bit that apple, it went to the devil. I've never been able to get higher than a C in any math class I've ever had. So that's why it's of the devil.
It is of the devil. Makes people obsessed with prime numbers. Crazy things. No,
Yep.
it's of the devil.
Yep.
Totally. Agreed.
Marijuana and pot parties.
Those things don't seem like they go together. Like a pot party, like a potluck, and marijuana. Maybe if you're like high enough that you're just like, I wonder if this hairy green bean casserole is good,
Yeah.
and it's not because it's moldy because you're high. I can see that as being a gateway.
So we're gonna say yay or nay to potlucks. Potlucks are demonic possession doorways.
I think just if you've done marijuana, you're opening yourself up to some demonic possession at potlucks.
I think if you've done marijuana, you've opened yourself up to potlucks.
Oh,
And then the potluck itself brings the satanic component.
you might have changed my mind about this, but not my outcome, which is it's satanic.
Okay.
Did I say
good.
it's satanic before? Yeah, I did.
Harry Potter. Is
Joe,
Harry
you go on
Potter
this one.
I believe Harry Potter is because prior to Harry Potter, what people don't know is there was a man who lived in South London named Harold Porter. Harold Porter ran a candle shop. Harold Porter made decorations of candles in his studio, in his windows.
Okay.
And he became known for doing the pentagram. So he put these candles out in this design. So Harold Porter did these candles. Later on, he happens to murder 16 people.
Really?
They thought that he was possessed by the devil. So they went back and they looked at everything in his life and thought, what are these symbols that he did with candles? He must be praying to the devil, all of these things. Harold Porter. Then J.K. Rowling comes along. She's from South London. She knows the history of Harold Porter. Easy. I'm going to change a couple letters. Harry Potter. And instead of murdering people, guess what he does? He plays broom basketball.
Yeah.
And instead of eating the corpses, you know what he does? He fights
What?
a guy that doesn't have a nose.
Uh-huh.
And there the legend of Harry Potter was born out of the
Harold
disgusting tale
Porter.
of Harold Porter.
It's basically, it's like, what is she, like the richest person in England now?
That doesn't take much, I don't think.
No. She just barely, she turned a couple things. Broom basketball, Harold Potter, instead of, Harold Porter. Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. It's satanic.
All right. Dungeons and Dragons.
Are these two separate things? Or one?
It either says Dungeons and Dragons or a Dungeon of Dragons.
If it's two separate things, no. Like dungeons are great for motivating children. I want to say,
Or Friday nights.
yeah, or Friday nights. They're great for
Friday
both
night with
things.
a Tinder date. Friday night
Yep.
with a Tinder date.
You've got a dungeon. You've got basically a
Reese
good
Roper at your will,
yeah,
at your beckoning call.
like you've got behavior modification for adults and children. If
Yeah.
you've got a dungeon, dragons. If you have a dragon, basically you're Daenerys Targaryen, and that's pretty cool too.
Do you like dragons?
Yes, real ones. No, in pretend world, yes. Are there real
was gonna-
dragons?
I was going to do a joke, but I didn't do it.
Okay, do it. You caught me off guard when you asked if I like dragons.
Yeah, your explanation went too long. My joke wouldn't have worked.
And
Do you like dragons?
What?
Do you like dragons?
Yes.
Good, because I'll be dragging my balls across your forehead later. Yeah. Yeah, you can use that. Feel free to use that one tomorrow at the hospital.
So this is how we're defeating Satanism.
Yeah.
One podcast at a time, guys.
Yeah. Yep, that's what
By
it takes,
talking
like
about
one foot in front of the
dragging-
other.
Dragging balls across somebody's forehead. Mine. It's
Yours.
mine.
Yours specifically. Because you like dragons. So let's see the next thing. There's a few more on here. Rock it says rock music or heavy metal.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely a gateway to the devil.
Yeah, as a rock musician, I've just felt that pull. As soon as I hear that demonic rock beat, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to hurt children and eat dead people.
and slap people. Slap thighs.
Slap thighs.
Speaking of slapping thighs. Somebody asked me to ask you about having your thighs smacked at Life Fest.
Yeah, it's because of the demonic influence of Five Iron Frenzy.
So what was this? How did this come about? Your thigh smacking incident of 2003.
It had been. This is a Five Iron thing we had done for quite a while, and mostly because people are like, Reese, you've got good stage presence. I like Five Iron Frenzy. You're funny. Mostly it's because you're out in front of all the other musicians, and I'm just like, all I can think is we're boring. And so I try and act crazy all the time because I am afraid we're boring and people aren't getting their money's worth. So then I come up with crazy ideas like, hey, let's get Andy out here and he can just slap my inner thigh as hard as he possibly can. And I'll hold the mic up to it. So we did that a lot,
I think
like 20 times.
Oh my gosh. 20 times
he-
at the same show?
No. I do remember twice in one show, though, because he felt like he didn't get a good enough slap. And I've
Did
got
he do the other thigh?
No, same place. There were two handprints. It would leave a bruise in the shape of his hand, like just a
Yeah,
welt.
I bet.
Because I would be like, just as hard as you can. Because I have like a pretty high tolerance for pain. And I was just like, this is going to be super funny.
Oh,
So
you had to get
I'd
the
like hike
scrot
up my
out of the way?
shorts. No, I don't have that problem.
Oh,
I
just think,
just hike up my
just
shorts.
think if he just sandwiched the scrot between the open hand and the thigh.
No, not going to happen.
Oh my gosh. That'd be like cracking an egg.
No, he
That
would
would've
just
been like
slap it.
That would have been like a water balloon just exploding.
So I think what he saw at Life Fest, we had been doing that whole tour every day. I would just be like, all right, Andy, come on out. Slap my
Jeez.
thigh. So there was like, you could see the days of when he had slapped it because it would be like, this one's kind of greenish and this one is still red from yesterday and this one's purple.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So rock music, dragons, and slapping thighs. Burning Man.
Satanic.
Burning Man. I believe that's a festival.
Oh, I was going to say it's one of the early apostles who was burned alive.
Right. Correct. You are correct. So one of the earliest apostles put on a festival. He was burned alive. It was all a ruse. They were like, yeah, sure, we'll come to your festival because you're the guy that was with Jesus, right? He's like, yeah. Trying to get more people there. You know how promoters are.
Yep.
It was all a ruse. They show up, they burn him at the stake. 2,000 years later, people are still doing it in the deserts of New Mexico.
For just to worship Christ.
Or as a doorway to demonic possession.
Oh man.
I think they side with those that burned the apostles.
Oh, not with the apostles that burned.
No.
Oh yeah, it's satanic then. Satanic.
That's non-Burning Man festival.
Yeah, it's demonic
Where
possession.
nothing is burned.
No one's burned.
They listen to Amy Grant and they do non-drug induced rave tents.
That sounds like ichthus.
With Savior Machine.
Yeah. All right, not satanic.
All right, next one. There's two more. The Twilight films. Are the Twilight films a doorway to demonic possession?
Do you ever pronounce it in a Scottish accent to upset your ex special lady friend who is your wife currently?
Twilight?
Toilet. Do you listen to? Is your favorite movie Toilet? Toilet.
Hey, I think Robert Pattinson is on that movie, The Toilet.
Toilet. I love Toilet. Robert Pattinson. Cedric Diggory.
Kristen Stewart and The Toilet.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Head down.
I'm gonna say based just on the fact that it was my ex's favorite series of books and movies. Yes, demonically possessed.
Favorite? Yes, that's odd. Out of all the amazing literature that I love The Hunger Games, but come on. The Hunger Games ain't the best movie and book, right? Or is it? Okay.
No.
Guess what? Speaking of this, guess what I ordered the other day?
The Hunger Games.
A first edition, first printing of the Stephen King book, the short stories that have Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Which was from his short story. I think it was called The Body.
And didn't he have a pen name? Rudyard Kipling?
Did he?
Yeah, that was his pen name, Rudyard Kipling.
Well, I got that book in its first printing, first edition.
Does it say Stephen King or is it his pen name?
That I don't know. I forget.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of stoked about it. I can't wait for it to get here.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too. because I have all the first edition, first printings of all the Hunger Games. Because, like I said, I'm a big fan of those, so I do have all those. I do all the first edition, first printings in mint condition.
You didn't read them.
Have not been read. The spine has not been cracked.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm excited for those. All right, last one.
Okay, last one.
Goth culture. Is goth culture a doorway to demonic possession?
Are we talking about Gothic architecture and the culture of those churches?
I thought it was talking about Dave Goth, the guy who leads the Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah, Dave Goth, who leads the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. So is David Goth culture. That guy's a great musician. Dave Goth is a great musician. He looks like the drummer from Nirvana, though. Oh, boy.
I can't, Joe. I can't.
I can't take credit for that joke. That's a meme. There's a meme that says, doesn't the lead singer of the Foo Fighters look like the drummer from Nirvana?
Dave Goth.
So is Dave Goth culture a doorway to demonic possession? I say no.
Gosh.
I say anyone who rocks that hard cannot be possessed.
No, they can't. No, you're right, Joe. So right.
All right. Freebies. This is it, man. We're at the end. We're at the end for you guys. We went through some of this stuff. Hopefully you got some laughs. We are going to continue with legit questions for the patronizers. We got another hour for the patronizers, and I got a bunch of questions that hopefully spawn some stories that we can get through.
Okay.
All right.
Dude.
See you, freebies.
Peace.
For more shows like this one, visit rockcandyrecordings.com.